Hey, John. We on.
We on. Oh! Real Honesty with Ritland and
The Terminator.
Before we start with this Raw Long Dong Island review, or whatever the hell we're calling it, Dev, you know who you are. Happy birthday to you. You will be seeing
I hope
this.
you know who you are, because, you know.
I mean, you would have to. Dev on Twitter. Dev. You're the only Dev that I talk to. The only one I'm aware is actually named Dev, so happy birthday to you, man. You'll be watching this by the time, you know, it's actually your birthday since you're on the East Coast, so happy birthday to you, man. Just in case I forget to say it tomorrow, wait, I won't be here. You will be here for the SmackDown review. Well, since you live here, so you would have to be here. So, we'll discuss what's going to happen for next week.
Yep.
After this.
Yep.
We had Kirk Angel talked about the Money in the Bank match.
Oh, God damn it.
Stop having Kurt cut promos, please.
Kurt Angle has all the eloquence of Jinder Mahal on a bad day.
On a back knee day.
That's every day.
That's true. That's true. But Money in the Bank, that is a new hashtag now, by the way.
That man, let's go see Money in the Bank.
He hyped the three-ways, including the three-way between women. So we're gonna...
Women's match was pretty great.
It actually was. Crowd didn't care. But Braun comes down and tells a story.
Bastards.
Right? No, he's on later. Braun talks about knocking over a tree that some kids... When he was a kid, that they built a tree house there, so he knocked the tree over. Meaning Braun committed murder. And he just admitted to it.
I like how well you butchered that story.
I couldn't have butchered it anymore if I tried.
You butchered it like Braun butchered that tree.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or like Kurt butchered the Money in the Bank thing. Yes. So, Owens, he was not interested in Braun's hands.
Nope.
But he got his hands later. Wait. I may have said that wrong.
And his shoulders. Yeah, his knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Knees and toes?
Knees and toes.
Right. Owens versus Braun, a Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Yay.
It was a decent enough match. Owens got in a lot more offense than I expected. Of course, Braun won, just running over Owens repeatedly. The pain train coming through, as you would say. Braun wins. Okay, he's a Money in the Bank. That takes a guy out that can face Lesnar. I know what they're going to do now. I don't want it, because I think Lesnar is going to wrestle Money in the Bank. I think he's going to. Maybe.
Probably.
It was good enough. Of course, Shoulder Block City is a new hashtag. Yeah, we don't really care. Of course, Roman's promo. Yeah, the underdog. Sure you are, Roman. Look, Samoan Luger.
Listen, you're no underdog. Underdog is a superhero.
And an animated superhero.
Yes, and you are neither.
You are also Samoan Lex Luger. That is what you're going to be called from now on. Because he has all the charisma of Lex Luger. He does. Sorry, he does. He hasn't killed anyone, so he's not Lex Luger. And Lex Luger, by the way, you know, of course, Matt Hardy at one point referenced a chair of wheels. Lex Luger is thankfully in a chair of wheels. That's what he deserves, the worthless fuck that he is. The commentary, by the way, let's just take a moment to talk about how bad the commentary was tonight.
Okay.
Cole, I swear, I swear or I also will go into the goddamn grave that I wish you had never been hired by WWE. Good fucking Christ, you are awful at your job. Can't wait till you go into a backstage role where you can't damage the company anymore.
I'm sorry, but last time he was in a backstage role, he had a bit of an issue with height and range.
It was a new poetry slam, wasn't it? and Coach, stop assaulting the English language like you allegedly assaulted women at ESPN. Graves, thank you for being the savior of commentary and of misbehavior. The savior of misbehavior
the biggest mark in the company.
It's a lake of reincarnation, Cole. So seriously, the commentary
the Island of Length. The best name for Long Island.
It is, the Island of Length. We had a lot of promos talking about, various people talking about going to be in the Money in the Bank matches.
Yeah.
Bayley.
Imagine if Backlash got this kind of build.
Yeah. Backlash, by the way, check out the review for Backlash. We'll actually be putting it at the end in the description, but in case you want to...
It's bad, you know it, Shimon.
The worst pay-per-view of the year. Worst pay-per-view since Battleground 2017. Maybe not quite as bad because Khali and Jinder weren't involved.
Sure.
In Backlash. So, Bayley, Breezango promos. Breezango got a bigger pop than Bayley. Oh, but it was cool how the crowd was wutting Roman during his promo. By the way, he deserves that.
I'm the kind of guy who silences the haters.
What?
And the crowd, what?
I will prove everybody wrong. What?
My God.
He deserves it. I'm not saying it's all his fault, but he deserves it. He doesn't deserve racial slurs. Or Rachel slurs, or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. Or injury tweets, or death tweets. He does not deserve those, but he does not deserve the attention he's getting. He's not that good. And Reigns fangirls, if you have a problem, hit puberty, grow a brain, and then I'll care what you say. Right. Anyway. No Way Jose and Titus Worldwide versus Baron.
No way! Jose?
Yes. Versus Baron and the Revival. Corbin's hairline needs a revival.
Bald! Bald!
Check out his timeline.
I probably shouldn't have put that gif on Baron's tweet, but
Like-
I couldn't help myself.
Like it matters. I'm sure Baron's a nice guy. I just don't give two shits about him anymore. It was not a good match. Baron and the Revival won. No Way Jose is already losing matches. But whatever. I mean, I didn't expect him to be much more of a jobber anyway.
Someone had to take Apollo Cruz's spot.
Yeah, Titus is too busy tripping. And then Ember versus Ruby versus Sasha in a Money in the Bank qualifying match.
This is probably one of the matches of the night.
It was a pretty damn good match. Of course, they had Rusev Day chants, and I think somebody was getting kicked out of the arena because they were chanting "You deserve it," but they were facing away.
There was also it was the engagement that was happening.
Is that what it was? An engagement?
Yes.
So it was two idiots getting engaged. It is Long Island, after all.
Probably.
I mean, New Yorkers. So sorry, New Yorkers, that like my channel. I'm sure you're all nice people, but stereotypes abound. I felt bad for the women because they did deserve better. It was a good match. I'm just saying the crowd wasn't really that invested except in the finish.
Yep.
And maybe that was because they were like, oh, thank God it's over. These are three really talented women. Ruby got pinned, which I thought was odd. And then you had Bayley come and save Sasha.
For reasons unknown.
This is exactly what creative deserves, right in the face along with a brick.
So we've got one of two things going. Bayley, who doesn't quite understand that the friendship is over.
Yes.
And then Ruby and Ember are going to be in their own little feud.
I don't mind that.
So.
But, just guys, you torpedoed Bayley. You torpedoed Sasha, you could save with a heel turn. You can't save Bayley.
They've torpedoed a lot of the women wrestlers. Like, do you remember when Naomi was champion? Me neither.
Right when you reminded me, which is unfortunate because I tried to give Naomi a chance. And that wasn't her fault. But, seriously, they've torpedoed Bayley's done.
Remember when Becky was the first SmackDown Women's Champion?
It was originally going to be Eva Marie. And she got suspended. And thank God she did drugs because no one even wanted that pathetic skank as champion. Oh, God. She's in Ring of Honor now, doing pretty well for herself, actually.
Tenille Dashwood, which, by the way, is a much more impressive name than Emma.
She also has guys that want her to dash their wood, so it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So, they have torpedoed Bayley. Bayley's, she's beyond repair. She's done. She's done for the rest of her career. Sorry, she is.
Well, I mean, you could give her a good heel turn, but at this point, it's not going to work.
I mean, I agree. It's just, what are they going to do? Anyway, just seriously, stop with this feud. You guys don't care about the women. You clearly don't. You care more about oil money. Vince, you stupid senile bastard. I can't wait for you to leave.
Yeah.
Moving on.
WWE is treading water at the moment, and they're missing an arm.
Yeah, they are. It's like, I don't know. I had a joke there and I forgot. Charlie was staring at Ember. And of course, Ember is over the moon, having won the match. It was a solid pun by her. I felt bad for her, though. But Charlie likes staring at a lot of people, backstage and in the crowd.
Apparently, she swings every way.
Which
I'm pretty sure she gave some dirty glances at a nearby lamp. Christ.
There's such shade on that lamp. Renee interview with Lashley. I'm sorry. Look, Lashley.
A very long interview with Bobby Lashley.
Long length review.
Bobby Lashley.
He's
got a problem where he's very soft-spoken. He's not very, he's not comfortable with his own voice. So he retracts his mouth a lot, which makes him lisp. Because he retracts his mouth so far back. I can't even do that. Mostly because I'm Filipino. But
he was also dressed like an extra for Mary Poppins, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody
seriously.
wears a flat cap around here when he's not wearing his derb.
Yeah, but you know what? You pull off the look. Lashley didn't. Lashley literally looked like a chimney sweep.
Was that a race joke?
No! He was dressed like a chimney sweep! Come on, Chris, what kind of person would make racist and sexist jokes on their channel? What? Oh, I would not lie about... I would. I make jokes about everything, by the way. No, Lashley was dressed like a chimney sweeper. They just need to give him a long broom.
Guessing John Ritland as Pinocchio would be the shortest story ever made.
You don't want to know what I do to the Blue Fairy. Or do you? Don't create fanfic out of that. Anyway. It was...
Who would create fanfic out of us? Oh god, that's not a challenge.
You just
Stop
challenge
it.
people.
Get some help.
You just challenge people on Reddit. Wait, does Reddit still exist?
Reddit will always exist. Reddit is the gateway of the internet.
Okay. Does Tumblr still exist?
Yes. Tumblr is that place that you don't want to go to.
I hate Tumblr.
Yeah.
I used to have an account. Anyway, Owens and Zayn, dissension possibly? Who knows? We'll find out. Jinder and Gable, Jinder wins and then punts
That
Gable.
sound like the ultimate rivals to the Ascension.
What?
The dissension.
No, that's just their push.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the Ascension actually had a promo later. But anyway, so you had Jinder and Gable. Jinder wins. Punts Gable.
Yep.
I want to be in the Money in the Bank match. God. Okay, fine.
I want to be in the Money in the Bank match.
Good. God.
No.
Briefcase has more goddamn personality than he does.
Yeah.
Ryder and Jinder. No, we had Jinder facing off with too many people backstage. First Goldust, then Ryder, and it just enough. Drew and Dolph versus Slater and Rhino squash.
I think they do need to bring in James Storm, have him partner up with Zack Ryder. Ryder in the Storm.
Jim Morrison's overrated. Why are you telling me about slamming the doors? Drew and Dolph, WWE's Killer Elite Squad, get the victory over Slater and Rhino.
Yes.
At least Charlie wasn't eyeing Drew like she was recently.
I also gotta say, it was very difficult not to chant 3MB during this match.
The crowd already was, though.
Yeah.
Elias is so over, and then Rude beats Elias in a match that was way too long and way too pointless. I'm done with this feud. Charlie, of course, wants Rude's glorious DT. She does. Fucking hell, Charlie.
She'd probably do that at this point, it seems.
I'd watch. But anyway, Seth
The
Rollins.
look she gives is just like...
Is Charlie that frustrated?
Or she's told to look interested, but she doesn't quite know what that means, so she just looks like she's interested in everybody.
She is confused yet aroused.
The return of the Y-boner. With a vengeance.
Your reaction to the Alexa promo from No Mercy. Jesus. Seth with a basic promo, but the IC title open challenge is making his return. And who was it answered by? Mojo.
Who decided to call it Monday Night Raleigh and missed the opportunity to call it Mojo Night Raleigh. You absolute noob.
Yes.
LOL noobs, me elite haxer.
What?
What?
I don't know what that means.
I know.
Okay. Seth beats Mojo. Mojo was decently competitive, but no one thought Mojo was going to win. Mojo knew Mojo wasn't going to win.
Yep.
And it was alright.
He wasn't hype.
No, he was not. The gimmick is ripe, though. Anyway, Finn promo. So many promos. So many goddamn promos.
He's not finished yet.
With him. Bo and Axel versus Bray and Matt. Is it happening?
It's not.
Will Bo join his brother?
Yes. They did make a mention of... There's no... What was it?
Brotherly love. Yeah.
Well, I mean... It's not
Whatever.
the city of brotherly love, so...
No, the titty of brotherly love. So...
That sounds a little disturbing.
It does. It's where Nip Tuck was filmed.
Moving on!
Right, so Bray and Matt win.
Yeah.
Big shock. Matt being endlessly fascinated with Bray's lantern during the entrance.
Yes!
By the way, I don't believe that's an act. I believe Matt would be the kind fascinated by shiny objects. And then we had Corbin and Natty promos. Why was Corbin in the back of a moving truck? And Corbin talking about winning Money in the Bank. How well that worked out for him last year?
Not very well!
Oh, that's right, yeah. His push receded.
Much like his hairline. Jokes!
That's the joke! Balor versus Zayn and Reigns, and mainly on the plains. It was a Money in the Bank qualifying match. I was worried about this. They gave same old shit chance to Reigns. He deserves that. He deserves that in every match he gets. And is it his fault entirely? No. But creative deserves it. We should be allowed to publicly beat Kevin Dunn for this.
And to quote Adam Blomby, hey, and you will catch that rabbit, or I will kill you.
God, that was good stuff. But then when the crowd loved it when Zayn and Balor were wrestling.
Yeah.
And then Reigns made his return after getting stomped outside. And look, he's not an underdog. If you don't stop booking him like that, Vince, why aren't you retired yet? You senile old bastard.
I believe he is, but nobody has told him yet. At least this time this week.
Sean should have hit you a lot harder in 06 with that chair.
This is your punishment for beating God. This is your backlash.
It actually took place a month before Backlash, but alright. It works. Works just the same. So, okay. Jinder then interferes and costs...
Which for a moment made us both have positive emotions about Jinder Mahal. We were immediately disgusted with ourselves.
Why are they going to make me cheer Jinder in this feud with Reigns? Why are you going to make me do this? Why? Balor won, by the way, which is great. You're going to have Reigns win Money in the Bank. He's going to cash... They're going to have Rollins versus Lesnar. Rollins is going to win, then they're going to have Reigns cash in on it, and then I hope the fans burn the ring to the ground with everybody inside it.
I see now. Seth Rollins is indeed prescient. He can see into the future. He's been instructing everybody at that very moment to burn it down.
He has, and hopefully he does. I hope the fans do.
That would be arson, which is also a crime, so maybe don't do the thing.
It's Chicago, though. They're used to crime.
Chicago is oom.
So, okay. C.
See?
Sorry. It would have gotten an F if Reigns had won, by the way.
Hey.
Him winning does deserve 2 lower grades.
At least we got something different.
We did. Balor's still not going to win Money in the Bank, though. I mean,
Yes.
maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so, okay. For tomorrow, you're going to be reviewing SmackDown and 205 Live by yourself.
Excellent.
Because
there's no pressure there.
No, you'll do fine. I will be working. Next week, you will be moving into your place. And will likely not be watching Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
gonna be busy moving. I get the keys on Monday, so as long as everything goes right.
But the thing is,
So much paperwork.
it'll work out just fine. I will be reviewing it next week. I just will not be here tomorrow.
Okay.
But anyway, so he will do just fine. He will do fine in the NXT review. Check that shit out. And like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link, thumbnail for that guy.
Hey.
In the description. The last review we're going to do at this place until your next place.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. More room at your other place, apparently, according to you.
No stairs.
Stairs hurt. Anyways, Real Honesty with Jonn, Ritland, and
The Dominator.
back tomorrow. He will be
I'm Christopher. I'm walking.
in to the computer. Well, not into the computer.